Good afternoon, traders. It's Eve from MarketWizards.com, reminding traders to use risk capital you can afford to lose. And normally I'd be out of here by now on a holiday weekend. Unfortunately, we're getting some uh, afternoon thunderstorms as usual. Just taking a quick peek at what I was referring to earlier. 30-second chart. I've morphed into a 2-minute chart right now. I like the threes. I like 30 seconds. I like 1 minute. I like 5 minutes. I like them all. This chart, and primarily for day trading, I want the faster charts, 1 to 3 minutes typically are what I'm looking at. And sometimes even the 30-second gives you a head start. Here's our angel down here at 59, 55, 99 and a half. This was the overnight low, this 8 area, and I thought this area should be very important based on our system, which we'll take a quick peek at in a minute. Um, so that 08 to 05 needs to hold, I felt, for any continued migration to the middle. And I've got middle basically today at around 20, 20 and a quarter. So if you're still trading, I had thought that this might become this 20, 28 to 25 might become the resistance targets that the longs would be trying to get to and bump stops. And certainly if you've had a good run on the lunch contra, time to make sure you're paid coming into the middle. And here I'm looking at the weekly chart. Tells me all I need to know for typical range type trades. The core is right here, this 28 and a half, 201. Excursion above it. Rejected this morning up at that 42 to 46. Came back down, almost closed the gap that's open here, about a point, about less than a point away. Risk reward time I'd posted was coming in, I thought. And then we get the lunch contra. So a Z pattern for the day, which is up and then down and then back towards the middle. Nice Z pattern. Take a look at a couple more. Here's your 2 day. Note that our 12 and a half was the middle. 99, the bottom of the pipe, top of the pipe, 25s. And then obviously this morning, longs were attempting to get to that 50 area and just couldn't pull it off. And then profits get taken and we came down and so we shook both ends. And if you'll notice on something like the 2 minute chart, we really had like three little Indians, right? One, two, three, and then the reversal. Third time is a charm, oftentimes on the diagonal, and we get the soft bounce into the middle. Traders keep piling in, thinking it's still going short, when in reality, that's the contra trade that comes oftentimes at lunch. And today, when I had posted around 12:35, I said, "Careful shorts, it's about time for the contra and risk reward." So you can see that principle here. And the key was it was the O8's holding, in my opinion. And we'll take a look at one more system. So originally started with this zone as our red zone, moved it down, everything down one notch because we got to the 05s. So we drop it one notch, 95s, basically the support pivot. And this is holding for now. And then obviously the back end here. So nice migration today. This is our bias pivot at 25. That's the major pivot. Get below it, and tendency should be to bounce some. And I thought today would be a fairly soft day coming into the holiday weekend. Take a look at RTH. And we can see roughly 50 point move, and bots going the other way saying, let's take profits. And there's a 3 minute Sigma. We can see we were overdone to the top side, slash through it, and note how fast the moves to the south side come very fast, and then we crawl back up. It's typically bear jumps out the window and the bull climbs the stairs, and we can see that principle here. So anybody's still trading, tough to overtrade right now. The end of the month, end of the week, and is what we call position squaring, where the big boys will exit and enter positions. So a chart like this tells me overdone down here. Obviously, this is the target zone the boys would love to get to, but for now, you got to get above this 25 area to start to squeeze again. And one last chart. All right, and there's a three-way chart. This is the morning range, which coincides with the all-day range today. Here's our middle, obviously. 60 back is at this 26 area. You know, that's where we broke that 27 area. That was our initial buy that took everybody by surprise that was just looking for the half gap and gap trade. And better odds, obviously, up here as you had the market started to get tired and then came backwards. And so now we're retracing this fast down move right here. And this is your lunch range. So 52 points about all day. Then we've got the lunch range 27 and a half, and currently we've got about 17 points in the afternoon, and you can see where that '08 area held. That little double right here was what I noted, and that's why I said, okay, let's use '08 to '05 as our support, which was legging off of this '05.5 system pivot. So if that broke, then we could come back down again and retest one more time down here. But so far that has been avoided. I think the high and low are in for the day personally. And if you've gotten this far, congrats. If you took a contra trade, if you did nothing else but protect yourself from getting too crazy down here under 6, good for you. And never turn your back on the boys because anything can happen now the end of day and end of week and end of month. So good place to make sure you are paid if you are alongside from that, and certainly from down here, 60 back target right in here. And if we bust that, anything goes, including coming back up and testing, say, that 35 area, which you can see right here, and obviously the 45s. So for now, I'm going to say low and high is in for the day, and anybody still trading, good luck. Hope you have a wonderful weekend with family. If you get out there to the golf course, hit them straight. All right, be well, everybody.